today we're making some juice. We're using pineapples, we're using some green apple, kiwi, ginger, and some celery. Let's get into it. I have some cold water over here, so I'm going to add some baking soda to that water. You can also use salt if you don't have baking soda. And I'm just going to give my fruits a bath. Can't please I can't hold two apple in one hand. Ginger, kiwi, and then we're gonna add the celery. So normally I would take these off, but you know, I want it to look pretty on camera, so I leave it. So we're gonna soak this and we're gonna come back. After 15 minutes, I then went in and released the water from the sink. So I'm gonna go in and I'm going to wash all my fruits and vegetable. So yeah, we're making some green juice, because at the end of this video the juice will be green. So we want to wash our fruits and vegetable thoroughly. And also guys, for the celery you have to cut the bottom and go in between each stem and wash, because there's a lot of dirt in between each stem. So you're gonna go in and wash all of that properly. I know this video is self-taught. No, that's what you call it. When something easy to understand, what you call that? What's the word I'm looking for? Self-explanatory. Yeah, something like that. So this video is straightforward and it's also beginner friendly. But this juice is easy. So we're gonna go in with a brush and we're gonna scrub the pineapple. Most people would ask why you wash the pineapple if you're gonna peel it anyway to juice. But remember, you have dirt in the skin, and by using the knife to cut the skin, it is going in the dirt and it can transfer to the fruit. So I think the best thing to do is wash it first, then you cut the skin off. So yeah, that's what I did right here. Now we're gonna go in and we're gonna peel our pineapples. So you don't have to do too much of the pineapples. You don't have to pick the pulps out. I'm not sure if it's called pulp, but that's what I'm using for right now. So we're just cutting off the skin and then we're gonna cut up the pineapple. And I did these in batch, but you can also cut up everything and then go ahead and juice. So guys, I'm not gonna talk too much in this video, but yeah, this was the process of making the juice, and yes, it was delicious. So yeah, just keep watching. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cut up my pineapple in chunks. Even though I was told I can put the entire pineapple in the juicer, I ain't doing that. I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I'm just cutting them in chunk size so that it's easier for me to drop them in the juicer even when the juicer is closed. So um, this is me trying to do too much. So everything fell apart. And I'm telling you, this pineapple was so sweet and juicy. So yeah, we're gonna get this popping. So now I am going to go ahead and fling them in the juicer. Now it's time for the celery, and I'm just gonna chop them in half and just add them to the juicer just like this. Yep. So I'm just gonna turn on the juicer while it spins and just add them gradually. But what I should have done is open the juicer and add a good amount to it. But yeah, you know, taking my time. So yeah, the celeries. And the thing with the celery, I would advise blending the celery because the celery have a lot of strings. I found that out after I finished because I saw where the trash was coming out as fast as the other fruits. And when I opened it, I realized that there was a lot of tiny, like strings, like wrapped around the blending part of the blender. So yeah, I would say next time I would like use some of the juice, like the pineapple juice, to blend the celery and strain it to the juice. But yeah, this did work, but you have to pay attention to what's going on while juicing. But yeah, um, after I did this process, I then went ahead and poured over in the jug with the pineapple. So yeah, you can go ahead and watch the rest of this video or this section. Now I'm going to go in with the green apples. As I said earlier, I could drop the whole apple in the juicer, but I'm a little scaredy cat, so I'm like, nah, let me just cut up these apples I'm not gonna risk it. So I had about 6 apples, but I went in and I used 5 apple for the juice. So yeah, I used five because I remember I left one to eat with peanut butter. So yeah, we did 5 apple for the juice. As you can see for right here, me get a little brave because the kiwi them soft. So I know that would do no farmer damage to the juicer. So I just pop them in all, just like that. So yeah, you can tell that I'm a scaredy cat. But yeah, but this went well. So um I had no worries. So I just add those to the juice also. Then I went in with some ginger and I just diced them, and I went ahead and I also add those to the juicer. Um, and you can add as much as or as little as you like. Um, I like ginger, but not too much. So yeah, it depends on how much juice you're making. Then you go in and decide how much ginger you want to use. But this was perfect enough for the juice. So I set that aside. Also, guys, straining the juice is optional because I think this is the first time using the juicer and straining the juice. And I've juice in this juicer for a couple times, well, maybe like 8, 9 times. So yeah, because all this that comes out is not gonna be in one drink. It's gonna be in the entire thing. But yeah, you don't have to. But I went ahead and I did strain it. So yeah, that's optional. It just depends on what you like. After straining all the juice, I then went ahead and I stir all the ingredients together because remember I made it in batches. So now I'm just marinating all the ingredients together. I'm setting this aside and I'm gonna assemble my jar. I did leave some kiwi so I can like pretty up the jar. But listen, this not doing no justice, you know. Might as well I had juice them. So I'm adding some ice to the jar also because we're gonna make the drinks refreshing because I'm gonna drink some right away. And then I'm just transferring it from the bowl to the jar. Listen, I could manage to lift up everything and pour it over because I know it would have spill and mess up the place. So may I use a cup and it still end up and spill, but that's okay. It wasn't too much. So I'm just here transferring the green juice to the jar. Kind of look good, right? Kind of look good, but yeah. When you add it to it, the fruits are going to take its time and move. So that's why I'm saying it wasn't even relevant or necessary. But to each his own. And yeah, after I did this, I then went ahead and clean up the place. Um, yeah, yeah. So this is the finishing product, and it was refreshing and tasty. Bye.